Today I want to talk about a simple to make mistake that almost every photographer is guilty of. This mistake is something that you do during sunrise or sunsets or any other spectacular moments when the light is truly wonderful. Sun is rising over the hills from that direction and I'm waiting for its light to hit the forest and the mountains in the background before I start photographing. For the moment, as you can see, the light is shining over there, but I want my light to be over here where my area of interest is. When I photograph during sunrise, I want to be there on location with 30 minutes before the actual sunrise. The reason for that is because I want to get in tune with the place, feel the area, feel the atmosphere, and having enough time to get ready with my gear and also planning a few of the compositions that I want to photograph. The light is already starting to shine through the branches of the trees, as you can see on my face, and I'm constantly looking in the background, and I will start photographing from the first rays of the sun hitting the forest. As you can see, the sky is pretty boring, no clouds in the sky, and usually this doesn't produce very interesting photos. But landscape photography usually is a hobby, a passion of yours, and you should never let a small thing like this, like having no clouds in the sky, bother you. You may think this is the mistake I want to talk about, but it's not. Even though this is another mistake that I notice, people are getting frustrated, and if they don't have the perfect conditions for landscape photography, they tend to dim down their enthusiasm. But this is not the mistake that I want to talk about. Look how nice the light is starting to shine on these yellow trees, the trees from up there, through the branches, and through the entire landscape around me. The grass is pretty tall and wet, and that's why I have my rubber boots with me, my insulated rubber boots. Now the light conditions starting to get exactly how I wanted to. I have light coming from my right. I have a little bit of light on these small trees over here and some light in the background, so I can start with a wide shot, including the tree, including the entire landscape, and then I'm going to move closer, and the settings are f11, ISO 100 and 1/4 of a second. One of the mistakes beginner photographers do during sunrises, this is not the mistake that I want to talk about today, is photographing during a moment like this over and over the same photo. Usually you notice something, you turn around to your left, you turn around to your right, and at some point you decided, okay, this looks a little bit different, and I'm going to photograph it again and again and again, and you go back home and you don't have a variety of photos. You have a really short variety of basically the same shot. The main problem with this composition is the flat top of the mountains. The main reason is because it creates an area of attention, of contrast. It kind of breaks the dynamic of the perspective, having that flat line on the horizon on top of the mountain. But it's not something that I can change. Right now I'm concentrating on a tree over there. Let me show you the composition here. And I really like how it doesn't have any leaves on it, and the background is fully colored. So I'm kind of using the branches of the tree to frame in a way the forest behind it. For this photo with the tree, I really like the shadow that's underneath the tree, and because it creates a good base, a good line at the base of the photo that will reject the attention of the viewer, and the viewer will focus only on the area that it's above it. And this is the mistake that I wanted to talk about. You're often concentrating only on the big picture, only on the main picture, okay, the landscape that's over there, and you're overlooking all the other beautiful things that surround you. And you can really get some beautiful photos, some simple shots, not necessarily spectacular landscape photos, but photos that speak about the moment, the things that you really liked in that situation, in that location, in that moment. And you will find pure joy in looking for the small things. After you look at the main photo, it's nothing wrong to photograph the beautiful landscape that's in front of you, but don't overlook the small things. Don't forget that you can join me for my Tuscany workshop in May 2026, and then in the Dolomites during September 2026. Check out my website, the link is on the description of this video. You have all the details there. So next time you're photographing a really spectacular moment of light, make sure that after you photograph the main subject, the beautiful big landscape, you focus on the small things. Until next time, keep on photographing, because it's the only way to get better. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.